morning. It's Sarah from Miracles Fitness. Today we're going to be doing some balance work. So I'm going to wait for a few people to hop on to join, and then I will explain what we're doing. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's nice out right now. It's supposed to rain. Bummer, but it's been pretty nice so far. So okay, we've got somebody watching, so I'm going to just go ahead and explain. Like I said, we are doing balance today. Something that you will need if you're not secure in your balance is a chair, okay? Or if you don't have a chair, make sure you're standing close to a wall or something that will be able to assist you if you need it. So I'm going to show different modifications for beginner balance, intermediate, and then I will show you a way you can really challenge your balance if you're feeling like any of this today is super easy. So again, all you need is a chair, and we'll go ahead and let's see how many people we got. Got just a few. Let's wait just a few more minutes to see if we can get anybody else on here to join us today. We've had some good workouts this week so far. Maybe no audio. Can anybody else hear me? Let me see here. Anybody? Sorry, Gail. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Anybody else watching, can you hear me? Hopefully, I'm not really sure how to fix that if. Okay, this is our test. If you are watching, please let me know, can you hear me? Just comment below. I just look like I'm mouthing words to you. Okay, Carol says she can hear me, so check your settings on your phone, maybe, Gail, and see if that helps. Okay, so starting over today, we are going to work on balance. I am going to give you 5 different exercises. The first 3 are going to be more static balance exercises, and then the last 2, we're going to work on some dynamic balance, which just means balance through movement. So if you need a chair, grab a chair or stand next to a wall. That will help assist you if you need it, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a simple warm up to start, to warm up our legs, our hips, our core. So again, if you have a chair, hang on to it with one hand. If you need to, hang on to it with 2 hands to secure yourself, totally fine. Okay, so we're just gonna start with some leg swings. So what you're going to do is stand on one foot, again, chair if you need, and we're just going to swing back and forth 10 times. So the goal of this is to not be letting yourself rock back and forth. You're keeping your core tight, just letting that leg loosely swing back and forth. There's 10. Okay, other side, same thing. Let it loosely swing. You might feel like that foot's wobbling a little bit. That's okay. That's what we want to work on. One more. Good. Okay, so that's front to back. Now we're going to go side to side. So same thing, letting that leg swing in and out. If you have hip precautions, if you've had hip replacement and you're following those hip precautions where you can't cross midline, no problem, just stop and come right out like this. You don't have to cross midline. We're just trying to loosen up those hips, that joint a little bit. One more. Okay, other side. Again, chair if you need it, or if you need to face both with the chair so you can have something to hang on to, totally fine. Okay, good. Now we're going to work with our knee in and out. So you're just going to lift one leg Knee comes in and out. Again, we're not turning our whole body. Shoulders and hips stay forward. Just rotating that leg around. One more. Good. Other side. So we work on balance a lot, obviously at Miracles. If you remember there, you know we work on, it's one of our main goals for all of our clients for fall prevention. One more. Good. Most of the time what happens is people don't know their balance gets bad until they go to try something maybe they haven't done in a while, or they just happen to have a fall or something like, oh man, my balance is just really bad. Well, you're not working on it. Unfortunately, as you age, it will start to go downhill. So it's important to practice these things every day. First exercise. Okay, so we're going to go into tandem stance or heel to toe stance. So if you're beginning, you can just stagger. If you're feeling like you're pretty unsteady, just stay there. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, move your feet in line, okay? If that feels pretty easy, then we're going to go straight heel to toe, which is what I'm going to do, but you modify it however you need it to. We're going to do 30 seconds standing like this, and we're going to do arm circles with it just to challenge our balance a little bit more. Okay, 30 seconds and begin. Whichever way you're going for your arm circles, remember, because we're going to reverse it when we put our other foot in front. So core is tight again. We're not trying to rock back and forth. We're just trying to plant our feet. Stay through your center, which is right here through your core. Always keeping that core tight. Sometimes if you focus on one thing, that can help. Okay, rest. Switch feet, okay, the other foot's going to go in front. You will definitely have one side that's going to be harder than the other. Ready, and go. And you're going to reverse those circles. Core is tight. If you need a chair or just standing in tandem is hard, just stand and hang on to the chair or try to not hang on to the chair. Again, you're going to feel those feet kind of tipping like this. Totally normal. That's what we want to work on. Oops, I think I'm going the wrong way. Almost. Okay, go ahead and rest. So that is your first exercise. Let's see. Hi, Kim. How are you? I miss everybody. I can't wait till we can come back to Miracles and start seeing you guys again. This is not fun training in person. I don't really like talking to myself. So, okay, moving on. Next exercise, we're going to go to single leg stance. Now this one is a little bit more difficult, so if you didn't think you needed a chair, you might need something close to you this time if you need it for balance. So single leg stance is just like what it sounds like. You're standing on one leg, okay? So the higher your leg is, the harder it's going to be for balance. We're just going to stand here and then I'll give you a little challenge the last 15 seconds. Okay, so begin. Standing on one leg, just holding one leg up in front of you. You can bend your knee if you need to. Again, that foot is moving a little bit. That is okay. Okay, for 15 seconds here, I want you guys to raise your arms up above your head. That's just going to take our point of our center point further away from our body, make it a little more challenging. Now, if you're really good and this feels really easy, close your eyes. That will make it even harder. Okay, good, rest. Okay, next, switch feet. Again, one side is going to be harder than the other. Ready, and go. One foot up. Okay, raise those arms if you can. If not, just stay where you're at. take my eyes away from what I'm concentrating on, my balance will start to waver. And that's something that's completely natural. So if you're wanting to challenge your balance, that's when you can start looking different directions, and that works on something called your vestibular system, which is inner ear, some vision, stuff like that, that will also, it can influx your balance in a lot of different ways. But if you feel like working on normal balance stuff is really easy, then to challenge yourself, you know, standing on one leg, looking in different directions, looking up and down, closing your eyes, whole new ballgame. So if this is easy for you, that is your challenge to try that. Okay, next, moving on, we're going into a warrior pose. So if you've ever done yoga, this will be very familiar to you. If not, no big deal. Again, I will show you how to modify with a chair or something like that, but we're gonna try to stand single leg, kind of warming us up, building us up to what we've been doing. Single leg, and then we're reaching away from our body like this. If you need to have a chair or something handy, just put one here, but I really want you to try to reach away from your body with one arm, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds and begin. So nice straight back. Again, that foot's gonna feel kind of wobbly. Keep your core tight. Almost, guys. Woo! Okay, good. Rest. All right, other side. So switch sides. Again, one side's going to be harder than the other. 30 seconds. And begin. Almost 5 seconds. And rest. Good. Okay, so that is our static balance. Those are great things that you can practice every day if you want. You can cycle through, adjust the patterns, movements a little bit, whatever suits your needs best. Excuse me, I feel like I just sneezed. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go into dynamic balance next. So this is just moving through a movement, trying to hold your balance, okay? So we're gonna do skaters first. Skaters in the gym or wherever you would do them, most people would know you step and tap behind. This time we're gonna try to take a big step and hold it, okay, without your foot going down. So trying to hold like this. If you need to modify, just take a big step, hold your foot up, big step, hold your foot up. Okay, we're gonna do 12 of these. So big step, hold, just a few seconds. Keep your core tight. Okay, let's do 2 more. Good. Okay, next you will need something you can step up on. I did forget to tell you that at the beginning of this. I'm going to use a step 360, which is stable but a little bit rocky, so it will help with balance. We use these at Miracles as well. Or a regular step of any kind will do. So we're just going to work on balance a little bit by stepping up and holding that knee. So you're going to step up and hold, come down, and then we're going to switch. We're going to alternate on this one. Step and hold. Hold. Good job. the longer you hold, the harder it's gonna be. Make sure you're standing up tall, your core is tight. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more, guys. Good job. Okay, so as you progress through this, you might feel like your balance is getting worse, and that could just be actually because you're getting tired. So that is one thing, that the more tired you get, the harder balance is gonna be. So I challenge you to do 2 more rounds of the skaters and the step ups with a hold and see if your balance gets worse or better. So hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.